beautiful ones. Fran here, back with another video. So you guys know the drill. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Make sure you follow me over on Instagram. Lots of stuff happening over there. Alright, so I just want to do a really quick video about some things I've been thinking about this week. And one of those things is our behaviors, like how we living, like what we're entertaining, who we're entertaining, how we're entertaining, how are we showing up in the world. Now, I know every time I get on here, y'all like, oh, she's going to teach and it's going to be a teaching. And usually it is. It is. And it usually is because of a life lesson or something that I've learned or something I've gone through or something that has happened with a client this week. And this is no different. But I want to talk about how we are living and how we're showing up. And are we showing up in an altered state of being because we are concerned about what people think about us? Now, recently I did a little interview, hasn't come out yet, I'll share with you guys when it comes out, but we were talking about gifts and having gifts and how women of color, how we kind of hide our gifts and how we sweep things under the closet. And I know you guys have heard me say that I was a closet spiritualist for many, many years. My mother, my grandmother, my great-grandmother kind of practiced secretly because spirituality and being a light worker and all that stuff was not cool. You were either a Christian or you weren't. You either did this or you didn't, on and on and on and on. And I remember one day, about 10 years ago, I was in yoga. Yes, your girl does yoga. But I was in yoga with a friend of mine who knew that I had the gift of prophecy, the gift of the spirit. And there was another lady in there that was struggling with some issues. Her husband was sick. There were some things that she was going through. And she told her, she says, maybe you should talk to Fran. Fran could probably help you. You know, she has the gift of spirit. Maybe she can help you through some things or, you know, help you navigate some things. And then she came and told me that she had given her my information and told her about me. And I was devastated. I was devastated. I could not believe that she had shared that with somebody about me. Now, let me say this. I was still actively practicing. I was practicing in church. I was still practicing, but I wasn't outwardly practicing, right? Because I was scared of what people would think about me. I was scared of people judging me. So I was sneaking around like a lot of us do, and I was going to, you know, like spiritual churches, and I was going to meditations and prayer, and I was going to New Thought churches, but I wasn't talking about it because I was afraid of judgment, right? So when she told me that, I was like, oh my God, why would you do that? So here I am in yoga now. Here's where your human form comes in, right? Here's where that ego kicks in. The ego kicks in. And I'm thinking, I'm in yoga, struggling to do these poses, not fit, trying to be, you know, in the downward dog and whatever the case may be. And you're telling somebody that I have this perfection of a gift that flows through me. But my ego was saying, because your ego starts talking and it'll get you in a lot of trouble, right? And your ego is saying, yeah, but you are far from perfect. And why is she going to believe that this gift is running through you because you ain't perfect? So I'm struggling internally, right, with my gift, with how I'm showing up in the world, with who I want to know and who I don't want to know, worried about what people think about me, right? I was in that space. Today I was talking about that, and it made me think about all the emails and all the clients that I have that will say to me, Fran, I know that I have something going on with me. I know that I have this gift. I hear things, I see things, I can think about something and it happens, or I can lay my hand on somebody and they feel better. I know that I have this gift, but because of my friends, because of my husband, because of my family, I don't operate in this gift, and I feel so bad. I feel empty. Let me tell you this, and I can tell you this from experience. People are always going to have something to say about you. It does not matter who you are. It does not matter what you're doing. You could be doing the best thing in the world. You could be doing the worst thing in the world. People are always going to have an opinion about what you're doing. But the only opinion that really matters is yours. How are you feeling about how you are showing up in this world? Are you showing up authentically or not? Are you being true to yourself or not? I have people every day who have something to say about something I've said, something I've done. But here's the thing. I have to do what God's telling me to do. I have to do what I'm led to do. And so do you. You cannot get caught up in, well, they're not gonna like me, or somebody's gonna judge me, or they're gonna not want me around. If that is the case, then you're around the wrong people anyway. If you cannot show up and be who you are, then those are not your people. A lot of times people think that anything different than what they were taught is woo-woo, or that's that new thought stuff. Or I had somebody say, are you a Christian, or is this new thought channel? What is this? I've had people say all kind of stuff, but you know what? You see, I'm still here, right? I'm still here because I made a commitment to do what God told me to do, and I am going to do that regardless. My life is better for it, right? When you are manifesting and creating, because we talk about that a lot here, whether it's love, health, abundance, when you are changing your mindset, those people who have locks on their mind that are not wanting to change their mindset are going to have something to say about the new you, right? The new and improved and fantastic and fabulous you. They're going to have something to say about that. But here's the thing. This is where those choices come up, right? You have a choice to say, yeah, you're probably right, and I guess I should just let this go because that's just not who I am. Or you stand boldly in the fact of, this is who I am, this is what I'm doing. Sorry if you don't like it, but this is me. Either you love me where I am, or you just don't. Simple. Those people that love you, that truly love you, are going to love you right where you are. And no matter how many times you fall, they're still going to love you, and they're not going to throw it up in your face. So when I asked you how you're living, I'm talking about how are you showing up? How are you stepping out? We had a video a couple of weeks ago talking about responsibility and debt and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. This is the same thing. You have to take responsibility for your own existence in this universe and your own world. And you have the ability to change it and to have the things that you desire. But if you put that responsibility or that choice into the hands of someone else, you're never going to accomplish the things that you desire. You are responsible. So you got to stop letting ego tell you what you can't do, because ego's real good about that, right? A lot of people think that ego comes and it makes you boasting, and it makes you braggadocious, and it makes you, like really narcissistic. Ego does the exact opposite. Ego comes to say, yeah, you can't. No, you're not. That's not going to happen. Why are you even trying? Forget about that. Don't do that. Why are you doing that, girl? That ain't going to work. That's what ego does, because it comes from a negative state of being. When you are operating in truth and spirit, and you are aligned that way, and you are practicing your badness, right? You practicing it, you walking in it, you standing in it, and you have bossed up, and you say, hey, I am aligning myself with what God sent me here to be. A strong, powerful, dynamic, fearless woman. A goddess. And I'm going to operate in that energy, and nothing is going to stop me. Show up authentically. Stop dumbing yourself down because somebody don't like it. Stop dimming your light because somebody don't like it. Because I'm going to tell you this. Somebody's always not going to like it. But as long as you love it, that's all that matters. Alright guys. Hope this helps somebody. I will talk to you later. Drop me a comment and let me know what you think. Bye for now.